Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Elmo, the conservative of Brutally Honest Talk Radio. I wanted to come on here and share something with you all from the 5150 show. It's comedian Corey Holcomb's podcast, and he had Rizza Islam on there. It's not the first time. So he's an intelligent guy, one of the black Muslims. He came on there, and they were talking about voting and about the debate. And they said some really key things, really important things that I want to point y'all to. So let's go to that now. I want you to hear what they have to say. Check it out.
We have to be mindful at this point that whoever you choose to vote for, that's fine. The other half of the work that needs to be done is us building up our own community. That is it. There is no president who will save you. There is no politician who will save you. You will have to save yourself. That is it.
Do you vote?
No.
Rizza, do you vote?
Locally.
Yeah,
Locally, but not presidential.
You know, is the debate over?
Yes, it is. The debate was earlier today.
I would love for you to make some points that you want to make about the debate.
Mhm.
But I just want to say this. If they didn't have any conversation about the destruction of the American family, which is the reason everything is in chaos, why would I watch this sucker shit? The American family is gone. Even with the Caucasian man.
That's a fact.
If we're not talking about the separation of the women from the men, this ain't just black people. This is all the women have been trained to rebel against everything in their insane state of life. And, you know, motherfuckers don't understand what I'm saying when I say that, but if a woman is out here, I'll put it like this. If she went through 30 through 40 without being around a strong man training her, by the time she is 40, it's almost impossible to save her. If we're not talking real facts about what's happening with the beautiful women of the world, who some of them can be saved and become something that you can have a proud legacy with, what are we talking about at a debate?
Right.
I think motherfuckers are homeless because families are not together. What is the debate about? I don't know. I mean, like...
Well, I can tell you what I saw today. The debate ended about 35, 40 minutes ago, roughly. And it started at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And it was what I knew it was going to be. It was a circus, to be very honest with you. Now, here's what was interesting to me. This is very unbiased. Again, I don't trust either side. Whoever you want to vote for is who you want to vote for. The only thing I will encourage you to do is look at the policies. Look at what they actually are going to do. Again, they make promises to get in office. It's what they do. It's a part of the plan. But overall, from what I saw, from each point that Kamala was making, that Trump was making. Number one, when it comes to immigration, Donald Trump, his promise, close the borders, kick out over 11 million illegal people. This is what he's saying. He's going to use the National Guard is what he's promising. When it comes to Kamala, she's promising to continue, basically, to allow people to come over to seek asylum, to continue to put in place certain things that helps them when it comes to getting food, clothing, shelter, of course, housing vouchers with hotels, you name it. That's mainly the immigration side of things for both of them. When it came to abortion, Donald Trump saying that he wants power to be given to the states, where states get to vote on abortion versus the federal government when it comes to Roe v. Wade. Now, for those of you who don't know about Roe v. Wade, that is basically a white woman, Jane Roe, Norma McCorvey, who fought to be able to get an abortion. Interestingly enough, fast forward, she never got one. The woman who fought for you to be able to get abortions never got one herself. On her deathbed, you need to watch the documentary of her deathbed confession called I Am Jane Roe, where she literally said, I lied. I lied. They paid me to lie. I flopped my story multiple times. And that whole circumstance of women dying, or pardon me, women pushing for a...
Hey, look, everybody, go check this out. This is a good episode on there. They have some good topics and nuggets on there. So this is the 5150 show, and name of it, Rizza Islam on Corey Holcomb, 9/10/24. So some key takeaway points. Y'all heard what he just said about abortion, and people are pushing hard on that. I'm going to have a show just dedicated to talking about that because it's really deep with how there was this push. There was somebody leading a charge to eradicate black people through abortion. And we'll talk about eugenics. And there's so much. I feel like we need to have an episode dedicated to that. Just hearing what Rizza Islam said and Corey Holcomb with some key takeaways. We can't depend on the president or anyone to save us. We need to save ourselves. We need to take care of our communities. Now, I live in a mixed community, so it doesn't matter what your race is. Where you live, you need to take care of that place. You are at the epicenter of whatever is around you. 5 miles, 7 miles in every direction. You're at the center of that. So it behooves you to want to take care of where you live, not just your house or your property, but the area that you live in. And then, of course, the other thing that he said, the destruction of the American family. There are some good families and strong family units and a nuclear family and high family values for some, but it's just detrimental and devastating, the number of broken families and the number of people that don't have the same standards, and just how it's, like he said, it's in chaos. Listen to the whole episode. It's great. So that's it. Check it out. And I will catch y'all on the next episode of Brutally Honest Talk Radio.